what we would say to young kids: learn to dream. You can accomplish anything you want. What a wonderful time in your life.
Yes, it was.
I get excited when I see
I wasn't the best because I killed quickly. I was the best because the crowd loved me. Win the crowd, and you'll win your freedom.
I will win the crowd. I will give them something they've never seen before.
No man threatens a messenger.
You bring the crowns and heads of conquered kings to my city steps. You insult my queen. You threaten my people with slavery and death. Oh, I've chosen my words carefully, Persian. Perhaps you should have done the same.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Madness. This is Sparta!
You demanded more of us. You demanded perfection. Now, I ain't saying that I'm perfect, because I'm not. And I ain't gonna never be. None of us are. But we have won every single game we have played till now. So this team is perfect. We stepped out on that field that way tonight. And if it's all the same to you, Coach Boone, that's how we want to.
Remember, no one, and I mean no one, comes into our house and pushes us around. This is your game now, gentlemen. And for you seniors, it's your last one, so make it count. Because you'll remember the rest of your lives.
What in the hell happened on that screen? You understand that? 40 yards? Hell no!
You guys are not doing any pass blocking. You're just stepping aside and letting them walk in.
Pop, 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 pop. That's what I want. All of you around that ball.
To go for two and get it every single time, that is ridiculous. Do you realize they have not even kicked a field goal yet?
We not trying to coach y'all now. Coach done gave y'all all these adjustments, okay? If you do everything the coach told you to do.
2-point conversions, I want those gone. Here's what we're going to do right here. We're going to use our speed. We're going to run Texas Power 4-3.
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all play like some little girls. Y'all like y'all never played football before. These guys are nothing. You hear me? They bleed just like we do. Yes, sir. They sweat just like we do. Do you hear me? They went through 2 days. We went through 2 days in 110-degree heat. Yes, sir. I want you to hit everything to move. If the ref gets in your way, you hit him. Okay, then, let's play. But that's cheating us too. That gets us too.
No, I can't do it for you.
This is something.
I'm too old.
Let's go right now. Let's get it.
I look around, I see these young faces, and I think, I mean, I made every wrong choice a middle-aged man can make. I pissed away all my money, believe it or not. I chased off anyone who's ever loved me. And lately, I can't even stand the face I see in a mirror. You know, when you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. You find out life's this game of inches. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know, when we add up all those inches, that's going to make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's going to win that inch. And I know if I'm going to have any life anymore. It's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is. The 6 inches in front of your face. Now, I can't make you do it. You gotta look at the guy next to you. Look into his eyes. Now, I think you're gonna see a guy who will go that inch with you. You're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're gonna do the same for him. That's the team, gentlemen. And either we heal now as a team, or we will die.
All in the Valley of Death rode the 600. They named LSU Stadium Death Valley because of this story. Alfred, Lord Tennyson, was writing about LSU Ole Miss.
You kidding?
No, it's a great story.
It's a poem.
Forward the Light Brigade. It's like the offense. Charge for the guns, he said. It's the end zone. Into the Valley of Death rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade. Was there a man dismayed? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered.
Someone made a mistake?
Yeah, their leader. Their coach.
But why would they go ahead if they knew he messed up?
Theirs not to make reply. Theirs not to reason why. Theirs but to do and die. Into the Valley of Death rode the 600.
Three claps, we're ready tonight. Three claps. Three claps. Three claps. 27 years ago, I sat in this locker room just like you guys, on a knee, getting ready to play a game. I walked down the locker room, it still smells the same. It takes you back real quick. One of the things that caught me was how fast 27 years goes by. There's so many people that live vicariously through you. I would give anything tonight to jump in one of these uniforms with you guys.
To do something I never had an opportunity to do. My father never saw me play. You play for your fathers tonight.
That feeling goes away. It goes away, and it doesn't come every Friday night. It comes when you get married. It comes when your child's born. So you get it, but you just don't get it every Friday night. You're going to miss that more than anything in the world. That's what I miss. And so you seniors that are focused on college, you're focused on your work after high school, what you're going to do next, you're focused on tomorrow, aren't you? You got plenty of time for tomorrow. But these tonights, they're going by fast. You focus on tonight. This is about you guys. This is about the guys in this room that care about each other, that know there's only so many more of these nights left. It's about you. They're a faceless opponent. They just happen to draw the short straw tonight. Now get your asses ready to play. Win on three. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it's December, and the Cameron Yo, well, they're still unbeaten. The Yeomen are a perfect 12-0, entering their state quarterfinal game with Tatum this Saturday night. But for the first time this season, Cameron will be playing a team that might just be as good as they are. Tatum enters Saturday games with a perfect 12-0 record as well. And just like Cameron, well, they feel like they're a team that can win the state title in a couple of weeks.
They're real athletic, but we know we have to work hard to be able to stick with them, and we can't just get big-headed and come Saturday.
Tatum, they're very fast and they use their speed well. They have two really strong physical middle linebackers and one real physical outside linebacker, one real fast outside linebacker, and their defensive line has gotten a lot of pressure so far this year. So they're going to be a definite challenge on defense for us.
Back in August, when we were in Cameron to shoot our two-a-day tours, the Yeoman players and coaches all talked about how this team had really lofty goals. They wanted to win a state title, and now they're just 2 wins away from getting that done. Thanks to their impressive come-from-behind win over Tatum last week, Cameron now advances to the state semifinals, where they will take on Laga Vista this Saturday at 7 o'clock at UT's DKR Memorial Stadium. And earlier today, we asked the players and coaches what has made this team so special this season.
It's been a blessed season, a really blessed season, and I give all the glory to God. And I think without Him that we wouldn't be anywhere right now. And I think that us as a team, we've bonded really well, and we became a big family. And I think that's important.
It's been a very special year, but it's been a special year because we've got a great group of young men. And you know, from the very beginning, it's been all about the team. It hadn't been about individuals. It's been about the team. And that's why we're at where we're at.
It was amazing.
Out of the gun, Rhodes hands it off. This is Kelly through a hole. Now bounces to the right at the 40. Out to the outside again. 35, 30, 20. He's on his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Damian Kelly.
And it never happened to me before in my life. That was so amazing. I have no words for it. It was so amazing.
Point.
the Yo Nation reclaimed the lead, now up 7, and they weren't done.
From their own 44, Rhodes hands it off. Kelly coming right side. Dances back to the left, across midfield, down to the 40, the 30. It's a foot race to the end zone. Damien to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Cameron Yoemen.
He jumped up on top of me on the last one. I thought I was going to carry him all the way off the field. The ref told us not to, so we had to stop.
I think that showed a little bit of character that we had, and this is a team full of kids with character.
Kelly finished with 3 rushing TDs.
This is a team full of kids with character.
Kelly finished with 3 rushing TDs, all in the 4th quarter, and racked up nearly 200 yards in the contest. The Yeomen, winners of 13 straight, now gear up for Lago Vista in the state semifinals.
Lago Vista
Reporting
at UT's
from
campus.
Cameron, I'm
We're
Brett.
going to play at DKR, Texas Memorial Stadium, first quarter. Cameron Yo's Trevon Sims, scoop and score, son. And he does. 5 turnovers in the first half for Lago Vista, and that would just doom them as the Yeomen are advancing to the Class 2A Division I state title game. They rout Lago Vista 40-17. They'll face Dangerfield next Saturday, 8 p.m. at Mansfield.
1981 was a great year for the Cameron community, as their Yeomen won the 3A state championship by beating Gilmer 26-3. And now, 29 years later, Cameron Yo has a shot at making yet another year special. The 14-0 Yeomen take on Dangerfield Saturday night at 8 in Mansfield in the 2A Division I state championship game. So how did this team get so far? Well, obviously they have a ton of talent on both sides of the ball, great coaching, those sort of things, but they've also bought into the type of things that you have to do to have great chemistry.
Well, I feel like in the years past, there's been problems with the individual efforts more than a team effort, and when Coach Rhodes came along, he really brought along the idea of playing as a team, and we've really grasped that concept.
I've said all along, this is a very, very special group of young men. They have completely bought into what we tried to teach them, and just completely, a team attitude, and they're just a great group of young men, and it's been extremely rewarding being able to work with them each and every day.
Championship Saturday for high schools around the state of Texas. Cameron Yo has had a perfect season up to this point, 14-0, as the Yeomen find themselves just 1 win away from a 2A Division I state title. For one particular player in Cameron, it's been a
coach, and then I have my brothers on the team, so I've got my entire kind of family, my football family's here with me, and it's indescribable just being able to go through this with my dad.
Tune in tonight at 10 for a state championship preview as the Yeomen prepare for Dangerfield, a dangerous team that's taken home the title the last 2 seasons. And as for Cameron, it's been since 1981 that the trophy went to the Yo Nation. Here's for a state title.
Guys, there is no other place that I would rather be right now in my life than standing right here in this locker room with each and every one of you. And I am proud, and this coaching staff is proud of you. You understand?
Yes, sir. That was head coach Rick Rhodes back in October. Now, 2 months later, with his team just 1 win away from a state title, they're ready to finish off this perfect season.
Obviously, when you get to a state championship game, there's a lot of attention thrown on you. It's time to go to work and focus on what the real task at hand is.
The best thing that could ever happen to a football team is a perfect season, and that's what we're shooting for.
Yo High School has just 1 state football championship, that coming back in 1981. So this Saturday, the Yo Nation's trying to end a drought of nearly 3 decades.
It would mean a lot to me, it'd mean a lot to the community, it'd mean a lot to this program. It's been 29 years since the state championship's been brought to Cameron, Texas, and I hope I can be a part of the second one.